thing that we're going to do is link tasks. So far we've opened project, set up a project, entered tasks, entered more tasks, broken the tasks into phases, and now we're going to link the tasks of a project. Where we left off is, got a couple things going now. We left off here where we had all these things, all these tasks that have been organized like a work breakdown structure. And you can see here they go. And the duration of the project is the duration of the longest task within the project. What we're going to do now is we're going to change the duration of the project by making links. There's four basic types of links that we need to talk about. The first one is a finish to start. And basically, a predecessor finishes and a successor starts. We might have the example here of digging the foundation for a construction, for a building, and then this would be pouring the concrete for the foundation. So we'll have digging the foundation and pouring the foundation. Pouring the concrete. We have to dig the foundation. There's no point pouring the concrete until we've dug the foundation. So first we'll dig the foundation and then we can start pouring the concrete. So one has to finish, then the other can start. A similar one is a start to finish. If for whatever reason we have them in a different order, basically now this one becomes pouring the concrete, and this is A, digging the foundation. Again, pouring the concrete cannot start until digging the foundation is finished. The third type is where both tasks finish at the same time. So we might have something like this long bar would be install the electrics in a building, and this short bar would be to inspect the electrics. So this would be things like, actually putting in the wiring and getting in the switches, and this would be approving the electrical work. They can finish at the same time, but they can't really. Let me say that again. They finish at the same time. But really, we can't start inspecting until we've got some wiring in. But they finish at the same time. So this is how they are linked. They'll be linked by the end of their task. And then we have one down here where we would have something that starts at the same time, but doesn't necessarily finish at the same time. So we might have something here, back to the cement. We might have pour the cement, and this might be check that the cement is level. We can start them at the same time, but we can't really finish them at the same time. So this is called a start-to-start relationship. These are the four types. Finish to start, and this is the one that we're most familiar with, where A finishes and we begin B. And then we have something the other way around, where A doesn't start until B is finished. The third type would be where they both finish at the same time, and the fourth type is where they start at the same time. So finish-to-finish relationships and start-to-start relationships. For our project, we're going to make them all finish-to-start relationships. So it's pretty simple what we're going to do. We're going to highlight all of the tasks, and then on the standard toolbar, we're just going to link all the tasks with one click and create a finish-to-start relationship. So I come over to project, I click, and I shift and click, and I select all the tasks, and I come up to link them. Now if you think of these, this will become a chain of events. They'll all be one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, like a chain. There we go, link tasks. Now I'm going to undo it, and I want you to look over here at this chart. Before I link them, they could all start on the 18th of November. But when I link them, now they are dependent on each other, and they can't all start at the same time. When one finishes, the next one starts. And we've added a significant amount of time to our overall task. We went from, I think, 23 days to 103 days. So let me undo that. I use the button. I undo it. Yeah, we had 22 days because all of these could start simultaneously. They were parallel tasks. And now, when I link them, They are not parallel tasks anymore. So one takes place and then the other. So that's how we link tasks. A very simple example of how we link tasks.